Yes, I am making another video about semen retention. No, I am not a male. No, I do not have semen, but I do have a strong passion and desire and purpose within assisting the masculine collective by providing my feminine essence to the conversation. And I know that, it may sound weird that you're seeing a woman talking about semen retention, but here we are. And here you are watching my video. And hi, my name is Maya. And for some reason, I feel like I've been chosen as a woman to allow you men to have a safe space to come online and really open up, not even like it's we're facing face-to-face talking, but open yourself up to the possibilities that can be in alignment when you create change in your life. Now, a lot of men either find semen retention to be really weird and it doesn't work, and they'd rather just jerk off and, fill some needs through porn or masturbation or unconscious sex. And I'm not here to tell anyone what to do. What I'm here to do is to awaken some deeper truths within you that I do believe you already hold within. It's just a matter of unfogging the mirror, perhaps the disillusion you see yourself through, your life through, and your future through. And I really do believe semen retention for a man is highly, highly powerful. In our society today, we seem to diminish a man's light. And that can be seen through, media outlets of creating this toxic presence around masculinity, but also needing toxic masculinity to fuel women in ways that are actually promoting this kind of female empowerment that has nothing to do with empowerment, rather taking another person's energy, profiting off of it, and having a life that so much men are exchanging their precious lives to feel something from a woman. Do you know how sad that is? Do you know how a lot of men in today's society don't get seen, don't get attention, feel belittled constantly by women? I really do believe the narrative of men and women against each other creates an energetic response in human beings that make them feel alive, but alive in what sense? Nothing's changing when we hate each other. Nothing's changing when we're showing up on a day-to-day basis, giving our life force energy, our sexual energy to things that are creating what in your life? Now, I say this a lot, and if you guys want to hear me talking about semen retention, I think this is like my 10th video about it, so I have a whole list of it, but each one is very different because, again, I intuitively get guidance to talk about this. And with that comes a level of direction that I'm here to assist men in seeing clearly who they are, the man that is behind whatever it is they're participating in. If you're a man right now who feels entrapped within what porn offers them, which is usually a level of numbness that is short-lived by pleasure. It's pleasure that ultimately takes off the mask, and behind the pleasure is shame. It's shame guiding and fueling a lot of men's life. And the sad part about it is men just want to be seen by a woman. A lot of men just want to have physical intimacy in their life. But a lot of men don't get that because women have this narrative about men and also these really high standards that men need to live up to in order for women to choose men. I don't want the men in today's video to ever approach anything from a needy energy, like you need something. Now, you could be needy in the terms of needing to watch porn, needing to masturbate, needing to feel something that actually allows you to forget for a moment of you being pathetic, of you showing up in pathetic ways in your life. Is this harsh? Yes, the word pathetic can be harsh, but this is triggering you right now because you feel in your body that you are not showing up in the highest way you can and you're settling. Then allow that word pathetic to the greater truths you hold within. Now, we are approaching No Nut November, which a lot of men participate in just for the month of November. And they feel committed to that month because there's a community of men who show up for this month. There's energy backed behind it. There's also a level of reassurance because other people are doing it. So it's like this thing when we feel like we're missing human connection. No Nut November, I'm going to feel that connective power through my commitment of making it to the end mark. And other men are doing it. Why can't I? And I want to acknowledge the men right now who are trying to get out of their own mind. And the quote that I love to use, now I don't remember who created this quote, but it's a good one. And it goes like this: "The mind makes a wonderful servant, but a terrible master." And for the men right now who are scared of their thoughts, or perhaps don't even acknowledge the thoughts that they think on a day-to-day basis, and they're on autopilot, that's your mind controlling your life. That's your thoughts that are coming from your insecurities, your shame, your unacknowledged parts of yourself that you cannot accept. They're running the show. And this is why semen retention is powerful for men who want to step in to their confidence, to their creative power, to perhaps aligning themselves to a partnership that is actually of healthy energetics rather than a needy energy, or an energy that is actually just there to show you perhaps the areas of your life you're not showing up in. And perhaps the women you've attracted have been showing you perhaps the areas that you're not showing up for. Whether it be your emotional regulation, whether it be working out, eating healthy, showing to you your emotional triggers and where you still give your power away to. And perhaps it's women. Perhaps you're settling right now because you don't believe in yourself. And I know it's a cliche thing to say that you need to believe in yourself for anyone else to believe in you, but it's true. Why should anyone believe in you? Why should anyone see you if you're not showing up every day for yourself, if you're not believing in yourself? No one will ever feel inspired to do that for you. No one cares enough about you to do that for you. You have to show up and you have to create enough care for yourself to create change. And semen retention can allow a man to create that change in a very effective way that's actually coming from him taking action outside of his limitations. And when your limitations are knocked down, you actually get to see things clearly. The thoughts that have fenced you in are no longer there. You actually get to see your horizon. You actually get to see planet Earth perhaps in a new way. You get to perhaps see what you are desiring because you are no longer perceiving what you are not desiring. You're not becoming over-attached to your shitty circumstances. You're not becoming attached to, you have no people in your life, so you settle for that. And you find that human connection through porn. You don't need to do that. And obviously, human connection, you guys, is so important. So if you feel like you're isolating yourself right now, if you feel like you're not taking care of yourself, if you feel like you have a purpose, and that purpose is calling you day in and day out, and you're not showing up for it, it is time. You don't gotta wait to No Nut November. You can start today. You can show yourself for the month of October and November that you have what it takes. And listen, I don't promote semen retention for a long time. I don't promote semen retention to allow you to feel better than other men or for your ego to get identified to semen retention, because that's silly. Semen retention is nothing else but a permission slip for you to see your power in a real way, in a tangible way that is felt energetically. And when that is felt energetically and you create that change from the inside out, the amount of confidence needed to create everything that is past your doubt. We all have the ability to change. We all have the ability to recognize our true essence when we get to see ourselves in a clear way. And that happens first and foremost by you allowing yourself to accept yourself for who you are now. That's huge. People like to say you got to let go to let God, or, let go and surrender. But you can't do that without accepting who you are first. You can't do that by accepting your past, for it has brought you to this moment now. Perhaps you're hearing some truths in today's video. Perhaps you're motivated, inspired to stop discounting your energy, to stop discounting the power behind your sexual energy. A man's sexual energy is potent. A man's sexual energy is his life force energy. It is the fire that comes out of the dragon's mouth. It is a force to be reckoned with. But when you use it in ways that are self-depleting, self-defeating, guess what? You're a dragon who is scared of his own fire. So he spends years keeping his mouth closed, isolated, and afraid of his own potential. Be the dragon that soars through the sky, that has no limitations on who he is or where he can go. He breathes fire. And when that happens, other people know his power, knows he is a dragon. So be a dragon today. Recognize your fire. Recognize your anger. Recognize the pain that you run away from constantly. And allow semen retention to be the very permission slip getting you back on track, allowing you to realize it was you who has encaged the dragon, and now you're setting him free. So I hope this video helped you today. I hope it spoke some life into you and motivated you, because that's what I'm here to do. I don't have all the answers, and I don't know what it's like to be a man. And just to clarify, I am a woman, okay? Although I talk about semen retention, I do it out of my intuition and showing up with purpose and value to provide. If you guys are wanting any one-on-one coaching with me where I can further assist you along this journey, my email is linked down below, and I would love to hear from you guys. And if you guys liked today's video, please give it a like, share it with a friend who thinks needs to hear this as well, and perhaps you guys can go on this semen retention journey together. And if you've made it this far, hit the subscribe button for me. It means a lot. And without further ado, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.